Hey guys, welcome. So today we'll look at this question 4 head part 1 from quantable. So the question states that Varun has 4 fair coins. He flips all 4 at once and notes the parity of each. By parity they mean he notes whether it's a heads or a tails. After seeing the outcomes he may turn over rather than flip any pair of coins. Okay. So whenever he get whatever the coins he get, he can choose any pair and he can flip it. And they say that it is not a I'm sorry. It says that he turns it over rather than flipping. Flipping is when you pick up the coin and again you toss it again. Turning over is simply if it's a head, you turn it over to get a tail. Note that this means a head becomes a tails and vice versa. Varun may not turn over a single coin without turning over another. Okay, so the rule is that you can only turn in pairs and not a single coin. He can iterate this process as many times as he would like. If Varun pays to maximize his expected number of heads, find the expected number of heads he will have. Okay, so it's given that Varun is going to play optimally to maximize his expected number of heads. So here our random variable would be x, which is number of heads. And what are the different values which x can take here? So he can get either 0 head, 1 head, 2 head, 3 heads, or 4 heads. So let's take all the scenarios separately. So in the event when he gets 0 heads, so there are all 4 tails. Now it's given that Varun has the authority to uh, flip the. I'm confusing between the word flip and turn over. So he can turn over the coins. So I'll choose any two pairs and I'll turn over. I'll get 2 heads. And it's also given that I can do it any number of times. So I'll again choose these 2 pairs and I'll turn them. And so my total number of heads actually became 4. So when I played optimally, in the case of 0 heads, I was able to convert it into 4 heads. Okay. Now let's look at the scenario x is equal to 1. So here we'll have let's prepare the 3 tails, not 3 heads, 3 tails and heads. And remember that this I have written, this is just the one scenario which is possible for x is equal to 1. So there will be actually 4 C1 scenarios because there are 4 places where heads could come. And so for this, again, I'll choose a pair. Let me choose this pair, then this will become tail, head, head. And after this, no matter which pair I choose, if I try to make this tails a head, I'll have to another head will become tail. So this is the maximum number of heads which I can get in case of x is equal to 1. For x is equal to 2, heads, heads, tail, tail. Here I can simply pick these 2 tails and I can convert them into head and I'll be able to get 4 heads. And again, remember that this is just one scenario. There would be 4 C2 scenarios for x is equal to 2 because there are 6 ways I can get this combination of 2 heads and 2 tails. For x is equal to 3, again 3 heads, 1 tail. Here we can't do anything because if we try to make this tails a head, another head will become tail. So maximum which we can get here is 3. And in case of x is equal to 4, we simply don't have to do anything. We'll get 4 heads. Now we have to find the expectation of this optimized random variable which we got after playing optimally. So E of x will be summation k f of x k. K is all the values which the random variable can take. So here let's see k for first scenario 4. Probability is going to remain common for all the cases. It is going to be 1 by 16. So 1 by 16 times this we can get only one way. So here would be 1. Then for the second scenario, 3 times 1 by 16 times 4c1 4 ways. And then it is 4 times 1 by 16 times 4c2 is 6. And 3 times 1 by 16 times this again we can get in 4c1 ways because one tail 4 places the 4. And finally this will get in one ways 4 into 1 by 16 times 1. When we'll calculate this, 1 by 16 would become common. 4 plus 12 plus 24 plus 12 plus 4. So this would be 24, 24, 24, 48, 48, 52, 56, 56 by 16. This is 14, then 14, and here it would be 4, which is 7 by 2, which is 3.5. So our expected number of heads if Varun plays optimally is 3.5. Let's try to fill it and submit it. Yes, it's correct. So in this question one, this is a very easy question. There is one mistake which you could make is not consider the number of ways in which a particular sample can be arranged. So for example, if you forget this 4 and 6 here, then you might get incorrect answer. But as and when if you practice more and more, all of these calculations you will be able to do in much lesser space and in much lesser time. But yeah, so that's it for today. Next time I'll meet you with another question. Thank you.